One of the best scientists in the modern world is Stephen Hawking, who has exposed many mysteries of the universe like the Big Bang, black hole, and travel, which has written thousands of books that have revealed the truth of the universe to 1,000 scientists. Even he had built up a fortune of $20 million, i.e. about Rs.240, when he was battling with the most severe illness that occurred. He could not speak, he could only move his body. Even the doctor said that he would die at any time, maybe and bonus for another 1 o'clock day. But after all this, Stephen Hawking lived for 76 years, not even just surviving. As such, he completed his studies, unraveling the various mysteries of the universe and proving that time travel was possible and impossible in the future or the past through time cycles. As he could not speak, he used a speech-generating device, and through that he spoke his words, which I am going to share with you in I'm Stephen Hawking, and this is my final statement. I was born on January 4th, 1900. In 42, I came to Cambridge to study cosmology. I vowed to unravel the mysteries of this universe, but I could already guess. Not everything is going right. One day, I suddenly fell to the ground. And since then I had a hard time getting up. Then I spent several weeks in the 1 o'clock hospital. But in those days no one ever told me what happened to me. But I realized that what had happened might have been very bad, for which they don't want to, and you'll be surprised to know that the doctor was treating me. He washed his hands in front of me, and I never saw that doctor again. Maybe he also understood that in this situation, and maybe nothing is possible. Think about such a situation. 1 o'clock boy lying in hospital bed, unable to move his body. And how will he feel when his bowed dreams are sinking before his eyes? Naturally, I went into depression early on. My condition was rapidly deteriorating. Working on my PhD degree didn't lead to anything, because I didn't know whether I would live or not, or live to the point where I could complete my PhD. But gradually my condition changed a bit. Actually, I started working on my growth, that my chances of survival were basically nil. So for me, every day was like a 1 o'clock bonus. And in those days I admired what I did. 1 o'clock, there was also a girl named Jane whom I met at a party, and I got engaged to Jane, and from then on I started working hard. And I liked it very much. That's when I decided to write a popular book. When I started writing this, and 1 a.m. new disease came knocking on my door, and I got seriously ill with pneumonia, due to which I also lost my power to speak. That is, no, I can't walk. I can't say anything. In such a situation, most people would probably accept the loss of life, because nothing can be done, so what to do? But I continued to try to write the book. I realized that I have managed to contribute so much despite being diagnosed with a rare and incurable disease called ALS. I have never let my disability come in the way of doing anything. I had only one intention, that there can be no boundaries in life. When we see the earth from space, we know ourselves fully. We can see unity not as separation or division. We are in this world together, and we need to get along. Even though we are all time travelers with respect to each other, and we are all traveling to the future, there are some other challenges and some big questions that need to be answered. For example, how do we feed the ever-increasing population? How to give clean water? How to produce renewable energy? How to prevent the spread of pathogens while fixing them?